This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe button. Let's get right into the news. All right, so STARZ reportedly lost $42.5 million. We talked about this yesterday. 50 Cent has reacted, and he just basically says, it's not that hard to say goodbye. Bye. He knows BMF is going to get canceled now because, and this was his plan. He didn't promote it. Little Meech didn't promote it. Big Meech didn't promote it. I mean, the guy's home. You're thinking, okay, he's going to get into promoting BMF. No, he doesn't. Not once. Maybe once. Maybe once. Okay, but that's it. Okay. They lost 410,000 U.S. subscribers because nobody's really people were tuning in and they were subscribing to watch this show. 50 Cent has made STARZ his home for a few years. He did the Power series. He did Power spinoffs. He did a lot of spinoffs there. I don't think the Tommy spinoff did well. 50 Cent actually is starting to have more flops than successes. And I loved the BMF show when it started. I liked Power when it started. But when he did too many spinoffs, I think Raising Kanan is good. But I don't think Raising Kanan was running at one time simultaneously with the BMF series. So it shows that even Raising Kanan isn't keeping people on STARZ. 50 Cent has fallen back from STARZ, and I guess he's trying to make the point that, hey, if you don't make me a part of this or do good business with me, I'm out and I'll go somewhere else. And I guess he's just in a transition phase where he's proved himself. He has a track record, so he can show, hey, this is when I started with STARZ. They did this, and then when I left and I fell back because they didn't do this and this. It's leverage for other companies. I didn't do this and this. They lost these many subscribers, so that's why 50 Cent has 50 Action now. He has his own studio. He has a deal with Lionsgate. Okay, so he's trying to build his own thing. So he's not relying on a company like STARZ or anything. And this is what would have been so great if Byron Allen, Tyler Perry, and 50 Cent had collaborated to buy BET. They could have turned that into their own networks where Tyler's there. Byron Allen's the money guy, and the brains to make sure that all that runs smoothly. And Tyler Perry providing content and also the brains of everything. So the problem with this is that a lot of people lose their jobs. I saw Whack 100 commented here and said, feel bad for the other actors who are a casualty to Meech's attacks. But war comes with casualties. Sometimes that is how it goes. It's true. I mean, but I don't know. Yeah, you can see it from the selfish standpoint of 50, and that's how most CEOs operate. Like 50, it's very, you're not taking, 50 Cent does take care of a lot of people and everything, but I guess, you could look at it like if you don't take care of yourself, you can't take care of anybody else, right? So he has to make sure he's good, and he's not going to let Big Meech come in and come home after he helped somebody, right? You help somebody like a Big Meech. You help them make, money. You help them rebrand legitimate business. Remember all the letters from Big Meech? 50 Cent took us legitimate. I could never think of enough. Nobody can ever go against him. For him to come home and just think he's going to take the reins of BMF. Like 50 Cent set this up for him to come home to. Like, hey, bro, here's your show, bro. I'm going to move on. Life doesn't work that way. So anyways, we got STARZ losing money, losing subscribers. 50 Cent doesn't care, and that's okay. I mean, it is what it is. All right, so moving on, we got Meg The Stallion versus Magro. Okay, Magro is the blogger that was promoting Tory Lanez during the whole trial, and Meg The Stallion decided to go after her and say that she was paid to say negative things about her, and it's defamation, and academics getting subpoenaed, and now Aiden Ross is getting subpoenaed because they're wondering if Tory Lanez paid Aiden Ross to say such nice things. That's insane. Meg The Stallion is going a little far with this, I'm going to be honest. Yo Gotti on this new track in the South with Zillionaire, right? He brags about, they thought I was going to go down for a murder. He went the part on the murder, right? I wouldn't be talking like that. This trial isn't done. There's still one guy, Govan Hernandez, about to do trial right now. And let's be honest. If Big Jook hadn't passed, he might have been dragged into this eventually. Because he hung out with Govan Hernandez a lot. And there was a lot of talk that he did this. There wasn't, they never arrested him. They never arrested him after the Dolph thing. This is a weird case. It's almost like they didn't get to the root of the cause or anything with Dolph passing. But the last 3 times Dolph had attempts on his life, it was, Black Youngsta, Keon, and then Mario, with the guy with the gold teeth in L.A., and those are all CMG guys. They all got, Keon's the only one that got a sentence because he fired into a van and the bullets went through the van into a hotel. So he didn't get off. He got 10 years. Then Black Youngsta got off somehow. And then the other guy, Mario, got off. It's weird. But yeah, that's what's going on with Yo Gotti. And then we got Cardi B takes a little shade at Nicki Minaj on this new track over the Jay-Z sample, Imaginary Players. She says, your 15 years are up. Because Nicki's pretty much been in the game. She's been in the game longer than that, but she arrived 15 years ago with her first album. Before that, it was a lot of mixtapes and, grunt work, basically, She came up rapping. Cardi B came up as a personality. So that was Cardi B's foundation. If I was Cardi B, I wouldn't be talking like this because Cardi B's like, I'm going to go down as a legend. Yeah, you're going to go down as a legend, but this is your second album. I think Nicki's on her 5th album, right? How many albums does Nicki Minaj have at this point? How many albums does Nicki Minaj have? She should have more. She has 5 studio albums. Pink Friday, Roma Reloaded, Pink Print, Queen, Pink Friday 2, and she has some mixtapes. But it's like, I want to be honest. Nicki could have done more work. I think Drake, how many Drake albums? How many albums does Drake have? At least he has 8 studio albums, then he has mixtapes, but they're collaborative albums. Yeah, he has a lot of albums out. How many albums did Drake release? And he has a lot of features. And I compare them because they're both on Young Money. Well, we're on Young Money. 8 studio albums, 2 collaborative albums, 3 compilation albums, several mixtapes. Drake has a lot of work. If Nicki had put more work out, she would have dominated even more. She already dominated, but she would have really dominated. I always wonder why she didn't put more work out. Maybe being too much of a perfectionist? Kid Cudi shames Drake and Kanye because when Kid Cudi took a shot at Drake, I think this was back in 2016, he says, you can't be top 5 if you have writers. And he specifically named Drake, right? So Drake, a month later, responded to that. But Kid Cudi was in rehab. He says, oh, you're going to kick me while I'm down? Bro, you're the one who sent yourself to rehab, bro. You're the one who has a drug problem. Try to play. Kid Cudi always does this. He tries to act tough, and then he plays the victim. Oh, who's the victim? He always does that. Kid Cudi used to make really good music in the beginning. Then I don't know. Kid Cudi's talented, but he's very soft. It's emotional. And Kevin Gates reacts to someone asked him about Brittany Renner, and he says, "I don't talk about those I love." Bro, you use and abuse people out here, bro. Like, let's be honest, okay? That's what you do. You use and abuse people, and you throw them away. Now she's not even Muslim anymore. She's renounced that. She doesn't wear the hijab. You totally broke her heart. But Kevin Gates does this. He just did his wife dirty. Kevin Gates is not somebody. He might sound like really smart and everything when he talks, because that's how beloved. He's not. He's one of these fake preachers. He's a fake. What do they call him? He's just a fake preacher. He regurgitates other people's advice, and he puts it out in a different way. He's smooth with it, but don't follow Kevin Gates, bro. By all means. Anyways, I think that's about it. I will check you guys in the next one. There's Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe button. Peace. Oh, yeah, if you're wondering ads in the channel, it's jordantowermedia@gmail.com.